Greetings, it is I, working with my own Akashic records, moving into automatic writing. And so this was back in 2008 with these two pieces. So we're going to get started right now and see what you think. In your time of solitude, you have quietly proclaimed your own set point. It is in the sometimes when you face the race that you rise to pony up, focusing only on victory. For when the bell tolls, you kick up your heels and race this race. All doubt cast away. Now is the time to reconsider your set point. Think outside of your own set point. Leave behind your discontent. Visualize your transcendent triumph. As you pony up in your own time and in your own way, you will discover who it is that you are and what it is that you are meant to do. For when this time comes, be ready to receive this ancient script, your script. As you often do, you will question it. But please do not question the intent. It was intended for you for ages. The message is not new. Only you will know when it is the best time for you to believe. All right, so that was that one Akashic Records back in 2008. Then I've got a companion piece with this as well. So we're going to do another one. As I stand nude before you, all that you are seeps into my very existence. You are more than a surge of energy, shape-shifting through the veins that move throughout this body. You are now within me, with every breath, with every beat of my heart. Your presence is felt. In the cool, clear waters of depths below, your warmth sustains my body. Your journeys of your lifetime are now my journeys. With you, with me, with you within me, your flame of love is home. All right, so those are those two companion pieces. And so, back in 2008, I just, just continued listening to the still small voice on the right side, and all of that material just kind of showed up. And it's really a beautiful way of looking at life, with some of these states of consciousness, some of these words upon words. And then in essence, I always say it, it's all energy. It's all energy under all the words, under the impressions, some of the sound, vibration. It's all energy. And so the more that we can kind of lean into that space of here I am, right? Here I am. I'm in this space. I just had two different Akashic records. And sometimes people will look at it and go, what does that really mean, right? What's happening with Susie, But I really enjoy and embrace just listening on the right side, and then I'm basically a typist. And then I just acknowledge myself as, so that if so the energy was, I could hear it from that still small voice, but then eventually it becomes my own, Sometimes I'm thinking it's somebody else's stuff, but it's my own Akashic Records. With the Akashic Records, I've been doing this for 15 years, actually a little bit less than 15, but that's when I started acknowledging that some of these energies of words were for me, right? So it took me a while to figure out what in the world is going on with me writing all this stuff. So all of that is helping each one of us. And if you have an interest in learning a little bit more about your own Akashic records, I would be happy to share some tips for you if you'd like to do that. I used to do a lot of it back in Houston, and people would come in to try to figure out how they could access their own Akashic records. So with that, when I first started doing these written pieces in 2008, I just was the typist. But then I realized that, let's just say something was coming through, and then I can actually pull in my own Akashic records, and then I can maybe get more guidance, more innate intelligence. Maybe I'll get some more wisdom. Maybe I might get more states of consciousness, maybe even with my body. All of that is coming through my Akashic records, because each one of us has an opportunity to just be, here I am, let's go ahead and see if we can get some more guidance through the Akashic records. And some people might say it could be like, could be deja vu, or it could be precognitive, or it could be, I got a gut feeling. Sometimes you get that feeling, and then that's part of that Akashic record that's starting to give you some more guidance, because let's just say something might have happened, but then the more that you kind of lean into some of these states of consciousness, it's really helping you. And so people think, well, how do we do it? Well, you've been doing it your whole time since you've been here on planet Earth. You've been doing it the whole time, but we kind of give it a name, So some of the words could be Akashic records, the Book of Souls, the Book of Life, or it could be a journal that you're, using a journal and maybe getting some of your guidance there. All of that is so freaking fun and spectacular, especially after, 15 years of mine. I keep looking at my material. I'm like going, who freaking wrote this, right? Well, I was the typist, right? But all of that is helping each one of us. So I think that's it for now. We did 2 of them this morning. We'll see you soon. And namaste.